If you love domains anywhere near me, you're going to love this video. Domain name tools out there, they're giving you very rubbish results from what I've been seeing, or they expect you to know exactly what domain you're going to have. And so I set out on a quest to build a domain tool that kind of reverses the whole process. And what I found was, if we take this concept from programming, the regex, we can find really interesting domains. So let's jump right in. So let's start with what's out there, and then we're going to show the solution. So if I just search domain search, we can go to GoDaddy and all those, but those are from even before this time. I was trying, okay, let's see what's out there with AI, searching for domains with AI. And all of these options up here are not that good. I kind of like instant domain name search, but let's just show you what's out there. So if I go to this Dynadot, and let's say I'm searching, I have a security startup and I want to make up a domain for this, I'd be writing something like security, enterprise solution. So this is supposedly going to give us good domain names, but as you can see the results, these are garbage. Like, who would get cybersecurity.enterprise.lol? This doesn't understand what we're trying to get to. First thing that I kind of thought about is I want to give you one that is kind of better, and I wanted to give a shout out to Dharmesh Shah. He's the CTO of HubSpot, and he made this agent.ai stuff. One of his things is a domain valuation tool. I totally recommend you check that out. But let's jump into the tool that we built. So with domains, the idea is, this is a tool that I created called Swooper, and it's open source. I have all the links in the description. The idea with this is, what if we could pair basically patterns? When we're working to find a domain, you usually want some kind of pattern. We have a word we really like, we want to maybe find synonyms, or we for sure want a .ai domain. So this tool does this. And the idea came from regex, right? We're trying to create a pattern, and basically we're using the best case for LLMs, which is generating all these unique ideas by being constrained inside of the pattern. Jump right in how this works. So I can put in parentheses whatever I want to send to the AI, and everything outside of that is going to be static. So here it's going to find two terms that are cybersecurity startup terms.ai. So I can see it found shieldvault.ai, cryptsentry.ai. All these are available. So if I click on the pork bun option, if it will load fast enough, then it's going to show me that this domain is hopefully open. And in the background, it does a bunch of checks, basically to see if this domain is available or not. Let's let it load for a second. So the idea is, you basically create this structure for the domain, and it kind of swoops and creates all these permutations for you until it finds matches for you. And in the background, I just updated to use Gemini 3.5 Flash, but you can use whatever model you want to generate these. It uses OpenRouter. Let me show you a few other ideas. So let's say that I have a really cool startup called Swooper. So if I look for Swooper regularly, I would look for swooper.com. It's probably taken. Here's the way I would use Swooper for this. A lot of startups like to add something like get or try. So they tried those two permutations. So in this case, you see it tried get Swooper, and that's taken, but try Swooper is available. So that's one way to look at it. Another one is the TLDs. So maybe .com is, one I can't really use, but dev might be interesting, IO might be interesting, AI might be interesting. So I can give with a slash, it tries all these permutations, and we can see that it found a few of those. We need to give it an LLM prefix. So this is going to be sent to the LLM, and it's going to generate a few keywords, and it's going to create permutations for that. So the try is only going to work when you have a lot more permutations. So it's still loading all of these. So you see it's finding a decent amount of domains, and it's sending all of this to an LLM. So you can now play with this. By the way, I found appealing.ai through this. So this really worked for me. So this is taken now by me, but this domain was found because of this system that I used. So I just wanted to show you this tool. It's all open source, MIT, you can use it. Put your own OpenRouter P to run this, and I guess good luck finding domains. Let me know if you found anything interesting. Good luck.